Sanibona, ngaphambi singene kwivideo namuhla, ngithi angithathe lethuba ngibonge i-support nothando enikhombise lona lingaphezu kokucabanga kwethu. Siyacela niqhubeke nisupporte njalo ngokubuka amavideo ethu, ungakhohlwa ukukhomenta, ushare, ulike. Siyafisa ukuzwa umbono wakho. Sicela ke singene kwivideo namuhla. Ngeviki eliphelile kwavela indaba ezithi uDr Malusi Gigaba, uGigabyte, uyaboshwa ngecala elithinta iTransnet lenzeka ngesikhathi ayisewuminister. Lamacala lawa asuselwa kwiZondo Commission, kwireport eZondo Commission. Usitshelile u-Advocate Johnson ngesikhathi ebelapha ku-ad hoc committee ukuthi bazoba prosecutor abantu abathize abathintekayo kulamacala. Kuthe ngalolo suku uGigabyte kade ekhona, baphinde basireporta ukuthi cha akaboshwa kodwa beyoxoxa ne-IDEC. IDEC imbizile ukuthi bafuna ukuzoxoxa. Ngiyacabanga bese bemkhumbulile kukudala bamgcina. Namhlanje ke njengoba abanye babasolo kubala ku-Brown Melife nabanye bebesenkantolo, noGigabyte ubonakele namuhla enkantolo eyojoyina abanye abamangalelwa, eyo-eda kwinamba yabamangalelwa. Ngicela ubone la.
Worship, on record for accused number 5 in this matter is Advocate Ramahidi. Worship, the J175 was served on the accused number 5 on the 7th of November 2025, and the date of the first appearance according to the summons would have been the 8th of December 2025. However, Your Worship, we have made arrangements with the accused and his legal representatives to be present in court today, to be added on as a co-accused with his other accused in this matter. And the accused is being charged on one count of corruption. Your Worship, it is not a Schedule 5 or Schedule 6 offence. The state submits that the charge of corruption against accused number 5 is a Schedule 1 offence, and therefore the state has served him with a J175 summons for him to be present in court.
Ngoba umbona futhi uzwa kukhulunywa lapha enkantolo. Umsolwa wesihlanu ke lapha bakhuluma ke nangayo ukuthi bekufuneka uvela ngoDisemba, kodwa kwenziwe inhlelo. Ngiyacabanga ukuthi ngesikhathi bekaye lapha kwi-IDEC letha ivela kubameli bakho Gigabyte. Isihloko sithi notice court appearance 18 November 2025. Please be advised that former Minister Dr. Knowledge Nkanyezi Malusi Silwaneche Gigaba will appear today, 18 November 2025 at Palm Ridge Magistrate Court for a postponement of the matter enrolled against him. At this stage, we have not yet received the docket, disclosure material, or any particulars outlining the factual or legal basis of the allegation. Our client maintains his innocence and will address the allegations through the court process in accordance with the rule of law. Today's appearance was procedural and not substantive proceeding took place. And yona kiletha le engiyitholile uma ngiyobheka ipage lakhe lapha ku-X. Ngifuna ukwazi ukuthi uthini nangalolu daba basimboni. Inhloso yami bekukuthola ukuthi emveni kwenkantolo kuthiweni, kodwa kaza ngayikhiphe lo information, ukhiphe nje le letter le. Asike silinde kancane sibone ukuthi nabanye abantu abanjengabo Uncle Gwede, uGwede Mantashe bazochargewa naye IDEC. Abantu abanjengabo Nomvula Nonkonyane bazochargewa naye IDEC. Ngikusho lokhu ngoba enyangeni ezedlule uGigabyte waphumela obala wakhuluma ngokuthengwa kwabantu ngesikhathi kunale campaign eCR17. Kwaba intembi kakhulu leyo kufikile Mbalula ngoba wazi wathi bazobhekana ne-disciplinary process. Siyazi ukuthi abantu abaphambene ne-administration ekhona kaPresident Ramaphosa bavukelwa amacala lawe Zondo Commission, kodwa abantu abakwi-camp kaRamaphosa bavukelwa amacala. Yingakho ngithi asilinde sibone ukuthi is it politically motivated noma kuliwa ne-corruption. Yingakho ngithi sifuna uma ngabe ngempela i-IDEC ilwa ne-corruption fanele simbone noGwede Mantashe naye chargewa ngoba omunye wabantu ababaliwe baningi khona nalo minister uMahlobo kukhona uminister uThembi Simelane kufanele sibabone bonke bechargewa nge-corruption ngoba ba-implicated kwiZondo Commission. SAPS Western Cape, duo age 43 and 49 arrested on the 16th of November along the N2 highway in Cancer for dealing in drugs. Police confiscated 58.85 kilograms of dagga and arrested both occupants of the vehicle. The members also seized 3 cell phones, a scale and undisclosed amount of cash. Ayikho into engijabulisa njengokufunda ama-poster nje nama-article nje lapho sikhuluma khona ngamaphoyisa ebopha abantu abaphatha ibhamu, ebopha abantu abathengisa ama-drugs, ebopha abantu abathengisa insango. Yangijabulisa ikakhulukazi endaweni yase-Western Cape ngoba indawo egcwele kakhulu lezi mpi lezi zama-gangs. Manje uma ubona amaphoyisa enza umsebenzi kanje, hayi kuwenza ngijabule, yenza inhliziyo yami ngizwe igxuma nephaphu ngibona ukuthi kubambisene kahle la ngaphakathi ngoba kwenzeka lento engiyithandayo. Ama-drugs efuneka aphele. Into ebuhlungu nje ukuthi bayaboshwa kanje abantu nama-drugs baphinde badedelwe baphume. Nansi ngento ebuhlungu. Asidlule phambili sithathe udaba ongelokugcina bese siyayivala le video. SAPS Gauteng, on Friday 14 November, Benoni Flying Squad members operationalized information of a grey Hilux transporting dagga on the R23 near Tsakane. A 50-year-old suspect was arrested and charged of possession of and dealing in drugs as well as bribery. Lo baba emdala kangaka ubezama ukubribe amaphoyisa. Ya bamlayile bambopha lo Sathane ngoba ubulala isizwe sethu. Ingakho nje ngifisa sengathi laba abaphethe umthetho bangaguqula umthetho. Umuntu otholakala nama-drugs angayitholi ibail. Funa umuntu nje otholakala nama-drugs angayitholi ibail ukuze labantu bezoyiyeka lento yabo ngoba yiyo le ebulala intsha. Mawufuna ukubulala isizwe, yikhaya, umphakathi ufuna ubulala intsha leso sizwe, usukunqobile. Iyona nje into engikhathazayo uma sibona indaba yama-drugs, kodwa ngiyakhuthala uma sithola ama-post esikhombisayo ukuthi amaphoyisa ababophile labo Sathane, ababophile ngempela. Angiyibambe le video. Ngicela ukuze ukuphawula kwakho la ku-comment section ngizwe ukuthi wena ubona kanjani lolo daba esikhuluma ngalo. Ngale kwalokho mina nawe sidibane kwivideo elandelayo. Ngiyabonga.